Ladies and gentlemen, I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. In today's OP replay, you've got a Sheridan doing a crazy amount of damage, and you've got me commentating to it. So GG. So the Sheridan's a fun tank. It is a fun tank to play, don't get me wrong. It is a difficult tank to play as well. The armor on the thing is very, very troll. Obviously, it's a light tank with no armor, but the armor's still very troll. You can get bounces, like you get shot on the side, and you can somehow still get some troll bounces. Our guy here is going to play it very, very good and very, very patient as well towards the end, and that is how he's going to farm up his damage. Now, of course, when you do this much damage, it does require not only skill, but it also requires a bit of luck. You have to have, when you get this much damage, it is not all about skill. It is luck as well. You need either the enemy to be bad, your team to be bad along with the enemy, so your team are not doing damage, the enemy are not doing damage, maybe some AFKs in there, maybe some Amaraks. You know, you need a bit of luck to do this kind of damage, and that is exactly what this guy's going to run into. He is going to run into a bit of luck. So far he has a couple of nice shots. Now, the only tank at the moment that is in this middle is the M6 Yo. So he's got a nice HE shot into him, and now he is getting behind him. And of course, with the Sheridan, it only has obviously the HE. The HE is okay if you can make it work. If you can get the shots off, then yeah, you can get the HE off and do a little bit more damage. Not a lot more damage, if I'm honest, but you can still do a little bit more damage. Sometimes when you are driving this tank, it's not worth using the HE in case you just splash. 649 there. You're not doing that much less if you're using the APCR. So it's hit and miss. The HE on this thing is hit and miss. As you can see there, that was a very, very troll bounce for him, and now he's got no choice but to run away. But already 2 tanks down. He's farmed up 3.6k damage already, which is a good amount of damage even if he was to end now. So he gets the shot on the T30. Now he actually finds himself in a sticky situation. If the T30 was actually looking at him, then him and the Yo together would have probably been able to clear the Sheridan, but no, he's going for someone else. Now he's going to go for the Yo. So the T30 does take out a guy, and now it is actually a 4 versus 4. So it looked easy. The game really did look easy, but now it's a 4 versus 4. Everything has changed. The T57 taking out the Yo there, and now we know that the Object 268 on the red team is over here all by himself. The VK's over there, the TVP's over there by the VK as well, so he's just going to rush in behind this guy, use the HE, and as you can see, that one was actually quite a nice roll at 758. So that pushes his damage already up to 5.5k damage. Now it's a 4 versus 3. The Jaegeru is a one-shot, so he could be taken out very, very easy, but he does actually he doesn't. The M103 takes out the Object 268. So now there's just 2 tanks left alive. Even though it's 4 versus 4 versus 2, they still can't take this for granted, because there's a couple of low hit point tanks. What, 3 maybe low hit points? The T57's low, the Jaegeru's low, and of course the Sheridan. One shot from this VK, then it could be game over, and one clip from the TVP, it could be game over as well. So they still need to play it very, very careful. Now he has 1 bounce on the VK. There's 2 bounces on the VK. So he's now just got to be a little bit more patient. So the T57 is pushing in, and because he's pushing in, he's actually going to take the attention of the VK72. So as you can see, the VK72 has turned. He's now showing his weaker side. So these guys, the M103 and the Sheridan, is able to get a shot off on that guy. Now they start pushing probably at the wrong time. If I'm honest, the T57 dies and then they start pushing. Here's the TVP. I mean, I'm not quite sure what the TVP is doing. The TVP here is the the change between a win or a loss, the TVP alone. The VK, I mean, you can't really do too much in a VK when you're in this kind of position, but he's got to be in that kind of position. You know, he's not really doing anything too wrong. He's got to try and face the enemy tanks, and that is what he's doing. But of course, when you've got a Sheridan getting around you, it's not easy to try and hide from that. So again, another nice shot on the TVP. The TVP could have pushed. I mean, he could have reloaded and pushed on the Sheridan, but he decided to hide. And yeah, I just don't know what he's doing. And again, here, I don't know where that shot went. That shot just disappeared. So now the TVP has taken out the Jaeger route. So it's a 2 versus 2. Not sure what that shot there is, but now it seems like that guy is on a reload. So our Sheridan should be able to reload before the TVP reloads his magazine. So he's going to use the mobility, get around, not make it easy for the TVP, and the M103 takes him out anyway. So now it brings it down to a 2 versus 1, and things look a lot easier. So with 8,500 damage done, he can take a shot from this VK, and that's exactly what he wants to do. He wants to, he's going to risk it. I mean, he could have died there, but he is going to risk taking that shot. He knew he had enough hit points to take the shot. Unless the VK gets a nice HE shot, he knew he had enough hit points to take that shot. He wanted that damage because he knew he gets that damage, then that puts him above the 9,000 damage mark. So he didn't do anything amazing. Obviously, a lot of it was to do with the enemy team not performing as they should, but still, credit where credit is due. 9,000 damage is not easy to get, and this guy, scratch me not, has done exactly that. So well played, dude. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye bye. With